Hi collective, welcome back to another reading. Um, so the eclipse, very fun. I got a lot of downloads. And I feel brand new. I mean, shit. I I was literally outside before the eclipse, during the eclipse, after the eclipse, and I feel amazing. I don't know how you all feel, but I like it truly took something completely away from me. Now it was kind of cloudy here, like very cloudy where I am. So we couldn't see the eclipse fully, but there were like 5 times that the eclipse peered out from the clouds, and I kind of just stared blankly at it. God, Spirit's even calling me out. But it really did make a difference. I'm gonna put you over my ear. It's not. I don't feel normal. I don't feel right with that not being there like that. But yeah, that's it. We gotta get things together. Um, Regardless, I have notes before we get into the reading. So I went. Spirit told me to watch another movie. I don't watch movies that much. I'm gonna be real, I don't watch movies that much, but Spirit was urging me to watch Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah, at first I was like, I don't want to watch it, and I was kind of battling back and forth with wanting to watch it, not wanting to watch it, but then I caved in and watched it. Good movie. Really very good movie. I recommend it actually heavily, but with not to spoil, I'm just gonna say what information is already out there. Poe has to become the spiritual leader of peace and give his what was he? The Kung Fu master, the Dragon Master. He has to give that title to someone else. He has to train someone else, making him the teacher instead of the student for so long. Very beautiful. And while watching that movie, basically, it's time to stop fighting and start being who you are. Who cares? The world itself is becoming way more spiritual, way more awake. And it's just time to step in. Like, who cares if people look at you weird or like try and mock you? You're gonna have more people who are going to be like trying to follow you than mock you. And I've noticed that today, for the past 2 days actually, a lot more people have been coming outside and sitting in the gazebo while I'm there. Which I think is fine. I don't have an issue with it. But it's like more people are wanting to get outside. The weather's not even that warm. It's still pretty chilly and windy, and very cloudy as well. So it's not like it's serene. Well, it's serene, yeah, but it's not like, ooh, beautiful sunny day to be outside. But a lot of people are starting to go outside. It's starting to, like, people, I don't know. At first, people would sit in the gazebo for like 2 minutes and then be like, oh, I can't do it, and they'd leave. Now people are sitting outside and just marinating in it. Different energies. It's no longer like, I don't feel like they're watching me or they're like hounding on or having some sort of anxiety. It's more of just like they're sitting out to just relax, which is a beautiful thing for me to witness. Give me a second. But it is, I'm lighting incense over here. Yeah, come on. But yeah. Also, another message. I was just chilling outside looking at the shadows and trees, birds, everything. I seen a shadow that looked like the Hebrew character Shin. And while researching what it was, it's the Day of Atonement. It can also mean teeth, which is like suppressed emotions, feeling like you're stressed and clamped. There's change, it's a return, and also the year. And the years are measurements for passing events. obviously the same as months, days, etc. There is a suppressed emotion. It's time for suppressed emotions just be released. Like, there's no reason to hold on to past resentments. There's no reason to hold on to unglorified thought patterns. I'll leave it at that. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's time to pass down your wisdom, and especially for Mama, for us, Queen of Swords, I'm guilty as well. Time to put your swords down. There's no more fighting in this next chapter of yours. If anyone comes to fight, you'll have the sword, but you've been with the sword up for a fat minute. And it's time to put that sword down and just allow things to be. That doesn't mean to allow people to step on you, or for people that you can feel have ill intents to come towards you. Not at all. Keep that sword up for those people. But in general, you almost give off like a threatening aura. Especially to those who have suffered from gang stalking, or just general harassment day to day. I completely understand. But there's a need to let your sword down, because those people aren't going to do anything. Point blank center, they're not going to do anything. Second of all, it's like there's just a collective reasoning. Like, people know who you are. You haven't changed day by day. You do the same thing in a good way. You're not one day acting like a bitch and then the next day defending yourself for those allegations or whatever the fuck. You're just being you. You're not bothering anyone. You talk to people, they talk to you. That doesn't mean like be an open book, and that also doesn't mean be a clam and closed up. Just be comfortable with what you want to say. Be comfortable with how you want to talk. And the word Twain. We talking Tweety Bird up here? The bird. Okay, hold on. God dang it. The word tranquility came to mind, and tranquility is identified by the bird doves. Also by olive branches. And olive branches are an element of strength, of a purification, of resistance to the ravages of times and wars. It is time for your olive branch dove era, your very peaceful era. It's time for your peace. It's time for your tranquil era. No more do you have to worry about these demons, these foul things attacking you with sorcery. Go watch Kung Fu Panda 4, please. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it does have a lot to do with soul harvesting. And it sounds crazy as fuck, but yes, for those who've seen Kung Fu Panda 4, it's soul harvesting. It straight up is. It's going to the crossroads, I'm not even gonna get into it that deep, but like, literally, just go watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I can't spoil it, but it's like, no more going to the crossroads. No more soul harvesting. No more energy harvesting. No more trying to take something of someone else's to seem like they're able to do something with sorcery or some bullshit. That's over. That's done. Gonzo. God said that's out the window. It's not gone from this realm, but for you in particular, like, it shouldn't be don't worry about it. It's fake. That's how you need to think of it, is it's fake. The person doing it is fake. The fact that they're putting on this act is fake. They're acting. They can't be who you are. They can only be who they are in a very distorted way of who you are. It's time to become with union with yourself as well. confirmation with the birds. I was just about to mention that too. Pay attention to birds around you. Birds are a huge significance, a huge sign. Feathers, coins, ancestor signs. But there you might be having an influx of birds around you. And that is a sign of everything is working. Wow, look at you all coming up in here. Ancestors are pulling through. We'll have Ganesh incense lighting as well, so your blockages should be being removed. I'm just lighting Ganesh incense to help further remove any blockages that I may have, any resentment on myself that I'm still carrying that has been pushed down beneath. Also, funny thing is, I was watching, and the trailers of before the movie happened, Inside Out 2 came, and I was like, okay, cool, first one, second one comes out. There's a new Shrek coming out. I don't know why that's important, but when they was showing the Inside Out 2 trailer, there are new emotions that are presented, and then the like happiness, sad, like the gross, icky emotion, anger, being scared. Those emotions got put in a jar and bottled up, and I forgot who said it, but they were like, "Oh no, we become suppressed emotions." You might have some suppressed emotions with all these new experiences that you've had. You might have forgot the roots, the almost like the childlike emotion. Like happiness can bring on anxiety because it brings up that really hyper intense emotion. I don't know, or we're getting deep into it, but there's a cleansing happening. Now also, white flag came to mind immediately, and we all know that white flags is about surrendering, but white flags are also about Archangel Gabriel, and Gabriel is here with you to announce your new Christ consciousness era, to announce Christ consciousness across the globe, so that and also for those who've been feeling to get into a speaking position, Gabriel will definitely help you with that. Gabriel will help you make God's messages understandable to people and help them accept it with a pure heart. Even if they don't want to accept it, it's like they can't deny that you're not wrong, but they would switch it in their own terms, which is completely fine, but it still gets the message across. But it's time to bear fruit of God's gift. It's time to bear God's gift. Use it wisely. Your seeds have planted. Your tree is growing. You haven't paid attention to it for a minute. Your seed has been growing. You've been nurturing it subconsciously with the help of your angels, the help of God, ancestors, etc. And it's time for you to bear that fruit. That doesn't mean ripping every fruit off from it, but just taking one and seeing how it is, if that's the fruit that you wish to fully develop in. But your downloads will become more susceptible. You'll be more susceptible to these downloads. These downloads are becoming in more clearly, more understandable to how you would understand, becoming more relatable to you and those who relate to you, your soul tribe, and also breaking the limiting belief that your soul tribe is limited to like 5 people. I don't know why that's a thing, but I've met a few people that think your soul tribe is like a small group that you'll meet in person. Your soul tribe is truly anyone. If you resonate with the majority of my messages, you're most likely my soul tribe. Welcome in. Those that know you're part of my soul tribe, y'all already know what's up. I don't know why I keep separating. It's together. Don't separate. It's together, okay? Also, we need to get that going. All right, we need to remember that this is like a separation. This is togetherness. All right, y'all know that, right? This is peace. This is separation. This is peace. Let's come on. If we're bringing it back, let's bring it back fully. You know what I mean? But yeah. All in all, there is just an energy of cleanliness, an energy of just things dying off, but not in like a type of way, but just like, I mean, for instance, everyone, like, some people thought this eclipse was going to make the world end. The world is ending. Your false, fake, fictitious world is ending. Yes, for sure. The falsifieds, the lies, the hidden truths, they're ending. Bye-bye. The truth shall be remained. For the truth stands forever. That's the ending of the world. The ending of the world is the ending of the false, the ending of what's fake, the illusion of doing something. We're fucked, for Pete's sakes. It's Aries, Aquarius, Libra season. For a minute. And like the planetary alignments and everything, the devil's comet blasting away, like everything. It was a nudge. I even watched a few days ago, I feel called to mentioning it now, the 144 from the Stars Tarot. I love that. I love his channel so much. He was talking about how the eclipse, where it goes, where it intersected, was on a town called Rapture. And I dug into it myself and like did a whole bunch of things. And then during the eclipse, got a whole bunch of other downloads, and it's very much like a nudge from the universe, as he said. Not saying I didn't believe. I think that video was today. I can't really remember. Time's been fucking wacky, but I not to say I didn't believe when he said fully, but like from personal experience, it very much was like a haha, like tee ha moment, where God was just like, yep, you see how it doesn't affect you, but how it affected a lot of other people. It may have just made you feel sick or detox a lot, or just feel very energetic and happy, because you either needed to detox more to be up to level with where we're going, or you simply detoxed enough and you were able to relax. Like for me, I was drained for a minute, but then I like clicked right back in. Like I was full back into my happy era, and I was just skipping la-di-da around. But yeah, there's definitely a rebirth happening. Awakening of ancestral knowledge that has been buried deep within, underneath all these suppressed emotions, underneath all these like God, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like all these like forced, like brainwash bullshit put on you, like, oh, this isn't true, or that you can't do this, or you can't do, like, all that bullshit, all those lies, gone. Or they will be leaving here soon. Depending on where you're at and who you are. And for that, we spent like 17 minutes just talking, mama jeez. We're gonna go into the Ghost Tarot. I'm going into the Ghost Tarot first because I wanna read about the past, and then we're gonna jump into the present, and then we'll see if we can get some future. But I want to see what the past has to say, especially with the Ghost Tarot. I feel like this is very much like a past energy deck. The Ace of Wands and the Fool. I like this already. 1 0 10. Beautiful. Wholeness. Completeness. A actual new chapter, a new leaf, new power. Zeros are power. People teach you from a young age that zeros are meaningless, that zeros mean nothing. But that's because a zero on its own just has that power within. You don't see it until you put something in front of it. You put like a 1. You put a 0 in front of, you put a 1 in front of the 0, it's 10. You put another 0, it's 100. Put another 0, it's 1,000. Put another 0, it's 10,000. The power of you taking the first step is what is being awakened. You've had all this power circulating within you. 0, the finite, the not even the infinite, just the finite, the definition of just knowing that you have this power is there. But now it's time for you to take this wand and use it with intent, to use it with what you need, your true stake, your true power. Your passion will be ignited. Confirmation with that click that there is definitely a new chapter. And there's a wand in both. It was a walking stick, truly, but it's a wand, really, as well, that the fool is holding in his hand as well. It's like you've picked up your passion, you've picked up your flame again, and you're able to walk forward, and you have a loyal companion. You have your angels, your archangels, your ancestors, your angels, you have God, you have a companion with you from the spirit realm who is able to help you from the past. This could be passed over loved ones as well, ancestors that are handing you this stick so that you can move. But I feel like you were handed this stick at one point as well, and you didn't know what to do with it, so you essentially just threw it in your satchel in your bag with the sun here. But now you know what to do, and this sun coming out is very funny, especially with the eclipse, the solar eclipse. I like how that's coming out. There definitely is that's just a funny synchronicity come through. But there's no need to hide from your true self, because look at these ghosts. They're hiding from the sun. They don't want to be seen. It's like you didn't want to be seen for who you were. You were convinced that there was something wrong with you, or that you're almost handicapped, is what I'm picking up. Like, people wanted you to feel bad for your gifts, or feel like you were stupid or crazy for just being smart, for being evolved, for being gifted, which is dog shit. The only reason they made you feel that way is because they're not gifted, or maybe they are gifted but they never knew how to control their gifts, so the divine ripped those gifts from them because they refused to learn how to use them. Confirmation with my ear ringing. But you not only used these gifts, and you not only had these gifts, but you also were compassionate with these gifts. You understood what they meant for you and how they were going to affect you and other people. But you hid them almost. You hid that self from you. You used it regardless, but you might not have told people anything, or that you did tell people, and then they would call you crazy, so you'd go back and retreat and hide, and oh, well, fuck, if I'm crazy, then I don't care anymore. I guess I'll just stay away, because he didn't know really what to believe. It was just a bunch of lies being thrown at you, just for control. They wanted to control you by fear, but there's no need to fear. There's no need to fear anything or anyone, for no one has any power over you. Those that wish to have power over you are scared themselves. Now we have the Devil, the Two of Swords, the Star, and the Five of Swords. I feel like someone doesn't know how... Someone from the past doesn't know how they're stuck. Someone in their past doesn't know how they couldn't overpower you, how they couldn't control you and steer you away from your gifts. From your destiny almost as well. I feel like that's Orion, because it's just, or Sirius, because it's such a bright star. I think that might be Sirius. Confirmation, it's Sirius. But someone would have felt better if you walked away from your gifts. A lot of people would have felt better if you did. Just past people, not the new people you're gonna meet, but the past people, because it's like they knew they weren't good people, and they knew that your gifts would have exposed them for not being good people, and it made them uncomfortable that you wanted to be around them. They would think and react and believe that you were only hanging around them so you could know how bad of those people that they were, and then tell other people, because that's what they would do. But you're not them. So there's a whole misunderstanding. Someone was trying to get you to stop using your gifts, or to take them from you, quote unquote, by that, acting like they could have those gifts, acting intuitive, which anyone can act intuitive. Let's be real. Anyone can fucking act like they know what they're talking about, but truly only some of us know what we're talking about. Some may have, I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but some have like a case of schizophrenia. Others genuinely can hear God. There is a difference. God talks to us all, of course, but we'll get into, and then like schizophrenia is a whole other thing. Those that are like in the know know a little bit more about that. I'm not going to go into depth in it because I'm not a doctor and I'm not going to talk about it. But someone feels like you're sabotaging them with your gifts because of how you use them in your past. With the Nine of Wands, yeah, because it's making you stand out. And the King of Wands reverse, yeah, it's making someone, your gifts are almost proving how ruthless someone is without you needing to do anything. Now with the Nine of Wands, just a wounded warrior. This literally your gift could truly just be being resentful. Not resentful, resentless. Not resentful is the wrong word. Resentless. Or like being determined to push forward. That could just simply be your gift. That makes this King of Wands energy in reverse look bad because they couldn't stop you. So now they just look like a fucking weirdo for whatever the hell they did to you because you're still doing what you did. Or someone was like, oh, you're doing this because you just want to seem like you're out there and that you got something, but you do. It's this past energies was shit off completely. This King of Wands reverse no longer can hide behind the facade of you not being gifted, of you not knowing the truth, which is I feel why they're in reverse as well, because they would rather live in that lie and that facade of just ignorance is bliss, quote unquote, but that no longer exists on this realm. Ignorance is no longer bliss on this realm. Ignorance will tear you to shreds, especially if it's self-ignorance, if it's ignorance for your own actions. It just tears you to shreds. No matter how this person tries to hide it or shake it off, it comes back 10 times harder. Not only because they know that these people that they're around know what this person did, but also because this person, if they try and talk to anyone about you, it no longer holds weight. They can't talk about you. Their body will act out in ways that aren't normal. Their voice will get shaky. They'll get chopped up. Literal throat chakra issues, literal crown chakra issues, root chakra issues. They'll become unstable while talking about it. Their emotions will flare up due to the fact of this. Like, the world is not going to let anyone like lie anymore without getting that repercussion. Doesn't matter how good of a narcissist you are, once you turn that cold shoulder, that's when the truth will come out. It doesn't matter, like, if this person has a group of narcissists that they talk to, the whole group knows for a fact what's going on, and why they're saying these things. There's no hiding from the truth. The truth is out. The truth will remain. The lies are going to decay. With the Four of Pentacles, there's a new energy controlling this earth. With the Empress poking her head out too. Empress, you have the control. But you've always had the control. It's just now, it's no longer you having, and you Empress having the control, and that Empress number 17 having control, and whatever, like every Empress having separate control. Now the Empress energy is unified. Now the masculine energy is unified. Now in collective, whenever you, wow, crazy Raphael coming through here. But it's like, now whenever you manifest, and you manifest for the betterment of yourself, for your highest good, that also affects others who are in the same energy as you, to manifest for their higher self as well, because that energy of attracting not only attracts to you, but attracts to those who vibrate on that same level. Those in the magical energy who are going forward and putting action in, those who are putting in action with you are going to exceed heavily more due to that fact of you not only being like, oh, I'm the head power, but now you have other head powers. Everyone's on the same frequency of, this is what I need to do, which is love, and I need to have faith and push forward with my masculine. That's the unified energy. If you hide those energies, you're not existing on this earth anymore, in the sense of nothing will get done in your life, in your path, in your vicinity. These people are becoming dead weight in your energy, which is why they're falling off. It's dead skin, and funnily enough, my tattoos have been shedding like crazy, which is good, and finally they're healed. But it's like you're finally shedding into that new skin. You're the snake of transformation, and you're finally shedding it off. Your kundalini is activating. If you haven't had a kundalini awakening yet, you have multiple of them, but if you haven't had your first, get prepared. They're not. Sometimes they can get scary, sometimes they can't. Just know that you're fine. But your gifts are coming in. You're shedding out of this old shell. It's very beautiful as well, with like to get into it, the new radiation on Earth because of all the solar flares. The reason why fucking CERN opened the portal on the eclipse and the military started shooting fucking sonic rays into the atmosphere is because there's a new radiation, there's a new energy on this earth. And if you are not attuned to this new energy, you will simply have a bad time. The sky was green, not only like acknowledging a change, but acknowledging global healing. Green is a healing color, blue is a healing color, but green is of the heart. The Earth's Gaia's heart and the atmosphere has activated. We are in a more loving energy. If you cannot stand this new energy, this new radiation of love and light, you cannot suffice. It will hurt you. It will hurt you. It is not, I'm not here to shit talk, I'm not here to bibbidi bop. It will hurt you. Learn to not accept death into your energetic field. A lot of people say this. A lot of people don't believe me. Well, not believe me. I said I don't know who I'm channeling. I feel like I'm channeling like not only like people who are alive, but people who are dead when I said that, because I didn't mean that in like a me thing. But a lot of people have been talking for a while about not eating meat because it brings death into your energetic field. You will feel a sluggish energy in this new world if you eat too much meat. You will feel like things are moving slowly because you're not able to cut through this new energetic field. You need to be lighter. The earth itself has gotten heavier, which is why we get lighter. The 3D gets heavier. We are in a 5D environment, fully. There's no need. I mean, I'm not saying do what you want to do truly and fully. I'm just giving advice on what would help you if you're suffering from ascension symptoms, or if you're suffering in general with just feeling heavy and sluggish. Cut meat out. It may be hard because it's a traditional thing, tradition for you, for your family. Trust me, it's hard. It was hard for me because listen, I was already like, I'm allergic to pork, and I don't really like beef, so all I would eat was chicken. But then one day I ate chicken, and it just like really turned me, like I couldn't do it. It was something about it. You know, something that happens for some that doesn't happen for others, but like meat itself carries the energy of death. And y'all, I'm not gonna pay attention to anyone that says, oh well, plants are alive too. Sentience is what matters. Sentience is what matters. Everything's alive on this earth, yes, but is it sentient? No. So don't come at me with that bullshit. Okay, no one has time for that. If you're gonna sit and argue, stay in the 3D, because that's where that shit stays. It's in 3D. We're in 5D, where we understand. We might not agree, but we can come to terms of understanding. Okay, we're more evolved. than that, and it's time for people to step into that instead of wanting to be traditional and argue and fight and want to bring up this energy of like sludgeness, or like, oh, if I can't do it, you can't either. It's we're lifting each other up. It's time to get out of that energy. And if you don't agree with it, I don't give a fuck. I really just don't. I'm here to tell you what the truth is. I'm here to tell you what the divine's telling me. I'm here to tell you what God's new plan is. And if you truly don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Sucks to be you. With the 8 of Swords reverse and the King of Cups reverse. That's the Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah. So definitely giving fallen angel energy. If someone's feminine energy is not in the vicinity of caring, of being a mother-like figure, for us, here we go, we're gonna get into it. The individual one, we are a twin individual. We are two. We are masculine and feminine. We are both the mother and the father. Okay? We harbor both energies. People who have the feminine energy of distortion, of not being motherly, of just being greedy, of being catty, of being a whore in the sense of being a hoarder, or acting in the energy of lust, or being just a fucking succubus or incubus, you know what I mean? Not gonna survive anymore. Simply, that energy will keep you locked in the basement. Heavy solar plexus energy coming through me as I said that, so tenfold. Those that are greedy and refuse to share with those are going to fall off of what pedestals they have. The music industry, for Pete's sakes, is kind of falling apart. We've already seen that. Information that people withhold. If you hold information, then it's not to say that you tell everyone every secret of the world. Of course not. If you have sacred knowledge that you know that you can't give out, do what you know. We're talking about just generosity in general, okay? That will put you in like a false energy, especially if you know that information would help someone. Be sure to just be honest. We are entering this era where honesty has always been the best policy, but now it's more than ever. Like, if you're not honest, you just fall off and die. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, that's exactly it. Wheel of Fortune reverse. This will only lead you to bad luck. There are new beginnings happening. With the 3 of Pentacles being here, yeah, that's so interesting. Someone's watering like a tiny plant. That's you watering your plant while your guides are working on your future. They're working on the buildings around you while you've tended to something. King of Swords, and that's the truth. So keep pushing forward. There are energies in your past that they may come around. They may come back and, oh, yada yada yada, LOL. Fucking I regret not talking to you. Use your discernment. If you know that an energy is not coming back to you with integrity, with honesty, with a pure heart, do not let your energy be swayed by them. If someone's gonna come towards you, let's say for instance someone wants to come to you and apologize because they've been caught for their actions, and then they just want to go around and tell other people, yeah, I finally apologized to collective, it's whatever. Be careful of that. Remember that you don't have to accept an apology, but it is always good to hear what they have to say. Even if it's not the honest God truth, just don't give your energy into it. If you know someone's lying through their teeth and crocodiling, tearing you to the fucking moon and back, let them embarrass themselves in front of you. Just let them embarrass themselves in front of you. That's what they want to do. Let them do it. There is no reason for you to try and fight someone else's. Damn, Raphael's coming through hard, but there's no reason. Wow, that's even green. I didn't even know you were green there. Damn, we got a lot of green coming up in here. Green is just a color. abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, mama, beauty. um I don't know, envy is not like it's a whole thing, but don't allow past energies that you know aren't gonna be honest to drain you. Let them embarrass themselves. Humble them. Let God humble them. You just, yeah, cool, whatever. And then God will do what God does best and look at someone and be like, you know, you're stupid, right? Like, you know, they don't believe it, a fucking word you say, right? Allow that to happen. Now let's go to like present and or future energy. Here, what's going on? What's going on here? Ooh, with the Wheel of Fortune upright in the Tower. Yeah. So, damn. Yeah, so damn. They're codependent. Someone needs to realize how codependent they are, because there's no way that's true. I mean, that's true, yes, it's here, but what the fuck? With the Ten of Cups, yeah, so your Ten of Cups is literally someone's burden. The fact that you become stable is burdening someone. Your Wheel of Fortune being in the upright, the fact that what you've said is true, the fact that you get love and serenity, and you get to actually let your guards down and live in peace, put someone in a very scared position. You shouldn't be that codependent on someone. I'm gonna be real. Like, that's just terrible. That's horrible for you. But you have stability on the way, and the Nine of Pentacles was kind of popping out. I just didn't read it after the Four of Wands. But the Nine of Pentacles is here. You've like, I don't know. It's like someone didn't want to believe it till they see it. And though it's not fully here, it's like that belief is really kicking in. They can't deny that what they're seeing is real. With the Eight of Cups, yeah, there's no, they can try and run away from this feeling all they want, but they see it. And you can try and run away from the truth as well. You might not feel comfortable at first with where you're going down the path, or like what's happening, but you can't run away from what's destined for you. You can only sit through it and fully learn. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords, someone, oh my goodness, yeah, someone's like living in the fast lane. Someone just, it's like you can no longer live in the fast lane on this earth. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, you actually got to put some work into things. That's how things have changed, and someone is heartbroken that's the new way the earth is. Someone was so used to getting handouts. It's like that now that they have to put work in, they don't know what to do. They don't really have any talents other than being a scammer. And again, that relates back to the Kung Fu Panda movie. Not gonna get into it too much, but there is a thief that switches up and becomes not a thief. But y'all go watch that movie. I don't know, this might be a reading, I don't know, but it resonates with this so much. I see why Spirit wanted me to watch it. I got the Three of Cups on the split, and the Devil came up. So yeah, I'm not even picking up. Earth has a new contract. I'm hearing Poseidon. Nefertiti? I'm hearing all sorts of god and goddesses names. But Earth has a new contract. And it has a lot to do with being authentic. It's like, and I don't know why I put the Devil there. The Devil I'll put on top of the Tower and the Eight of Cups. So this contract is bringing like this new form of Earth. Yes, you can no longer escape your mentality on this new Earth. You need to like work and heal on this new cycle of earth, on this new journey of life. You have to heal, or it's not going to work. And I remember even posting on my Facebook at one point that if you really want to get somewhere in life in this next future, that you got to actually heal. And it's not like, oh, teehee, I'm gonna like heal and then overindulge in drugs and alcohol and then heal. Like, you can't. People are going to treat spirituality like they treat church. They're going to fuck up all week. They're going to go to church on Sunday. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. LOL, I won't do it again. And then do the same thing all over. You can't do that anymore. That's over. That shit's over. It's either you're in it or you're not. And when you're in it, you'll be seen as being people who are in it, as you'll glow and you'll grow differently than people who are not in it. Simple as that. If you do not want to do the work, cool. That's your free will. But you will never succeed. You will fall flat every time. You must work from an honest golden heart. No matter how hard or how long it takes, you must. And that will take you places. There is no more room for lying. With the year of Aquarius being here, things are done by the book, baby. There's detachments that need to happen with it being in Libra. Aries, there is balance and war. If you are not balanced out, there will be consequences. Simple tenfold how it is. With the planetary alignments, we had Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury, someone else, I believe, that were visible planets during the eclipse. Watch your fucking back. Energy, your communication is going to be heightened. What you say and what you think is going to truly be what is going to happen. So switch that mindset from positive to negative. It takes a minute for sure, but you need to work on controlling yourself, because now is the era of manifestation. Now is the era where so many people are awakened that the collective conscious is now what you think is what exists. It is no longer a theory. It's truly how things are going to be. And if you don't believe me, then truly just sit back and watch. If you don't want to believe, sit back and watch, like you've been sitting back and watching and seeing everything fail for you and grow for collective. Sit back and watch some more then. Manifest you a bag of popcorn, because it's going to be a fucking ride. Get you a seatbelt or two. No, but that is the new era. So, and also, I need to tell this as well, because it's coming to mind. It doesn't, collective, we're wiped. We're reset. We are healed. We've been putting in the work for healing, so of course God looks at us and goes, I'm gonna just forgive you for XYZ. Lift those barriers off of you because you've actually tried your best to heal, and though it's been hard and agile on you, we're gonna let you heal. That's why these feelings of agitation may come up, or feelings of like extreme exhaustion or like dehydration will come through, or you'll just keep getting repeated thoughts. It's because that's being purged off of you, and spirit just needs you to put a little bit more effort into healing from it. Even if you get dreams or downloads or something, that's why it's coming up. But those who did not heal, those who have not put in the work to healing, or push it aside, or wants to play the blame game, y'all are stuck. You got to heal. And not only do you have to heal, but you're going to have to go through karma on top of that, and then you're going to have to heal from that karma and not blame that karma on someone else other than your own actions. Yes, everyone involved is at fault in their own particular way. But if you can forgive yourself for the way you've acted in that incident, and forgive others for the way they've acted, you're fine, you're good. There's no more room for blaming. Everyone's at fault. Everything you do in life racks up karma. You watching this video is karma. And I'll break it down. The reason why this is karma is because I am putting my energy out. I am using my energy on you all who choose to watch this video. That is karma. For you are accepting this energy by watching this video. Now, in this same point, it's karma for me because I'm pressing my energy on you all. Though you all don't have to watch it, you all have to listen to what I say. And if that irritates you in some sort of way, that's karma on me. You see how it works? but I'm doing it with a light heart, with a golden intention. So that means that the karma that I get isn't going to harden me down or banish me back. It's simply going to allow me to understand that not everyone's going to get this message, or not everyone's going to appreciate this message. Same goes as I might not appreciate someone coming in the comments and spit talking and gobbledygooking up the comment section. You know, that's my karma for it, is that reaction. You understand? There's a deeper meaning, like there's a deeper understanding of how things is, because karma is just a transaction. Karma is simply an energy transaction. That's all it is. So if you're refusing to heal and you're wanting to put blame on someone else, you're racking up so much karma on yourself because you're holding on to that energy instead of transmuting it and letting it go. You understand? I hope you do. That was for someone. That was for probably a few people. But there's that understanding of how energy works, how energy moves, how energy flows needs to be understood, especially in these times, because now is more important than ever to make sure that you're on game with how this world works. And that doesn't mean like esoterics or fucking how like what the government's doing. It just simply means what the energy is. How are you able to flow and move through this energetic new era if you don't even understand the consequence of moving through said area? It's an obstacle course, but how do you know how to maneuver those obstacles? You're just going to run into walls over and over again if you aren't aware, and you won't understand why. Same thing for in the past. You were running into obstacles over and over and over again, didn't know why. Now you're awakened to that and you understand. There's never a pausing for learning. You're always learning. You're always needing to adapt. We're always dying and rebirthing 24/7, 365 till our vessel deteriorates. And there needs to just be an understanding of what lessons are bringing me to life and what lessons are killing me. And being able to transmute that death into life by understanding why those lessons are happening, and not blaming yourself or blaming others, but simply just becoming aware and understanding why, and not focusing on the why, but understanding the why and continuing to move forward anyway. A lot of people on the spiritual journey get so stuck up on the why is this happening to me. There's a lesson. Don't victimize yourself. Don't, oh goodness gracious me, because that allows that energy to continuously keep you in that cycle of being a victim. The name of the game is just keep swimming. Yes, this shitty shit has happened to you. Yes, people have wished death on you. Yes, your friends, families, relationships, lovers have turned their backs on you and really tried to fuck you over. But you just keep moving. Why do they do it? Because they're jealous. Simple as that. They're scared of you leaving them. They're jealous of you leaving them. They're envious of you for being able to do something. And they have self-doubt within themselves. They wanted you to help them, but you did help them. They just didn't accept that help. You helped them by moving forward. They didn't see that as help. They seen that as an escape route. That's not your fault. So don't question why these things are happening. Just keep moving forward. They're questioning why, which is why they're held back. Don't hold yourself back with them. That's what they want. Because when you hold yourself back, that's when they can no, so now we can put our pressure on you because you're holding yourself back too. No. Keep swimming forward, keep moving forward. There's no reason to question the why. Just understand and keep pushing. We have the Two of Swords. I just was talking about this. Yeah, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and Temperance. Yeah, that's literally what I was just talking about. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Indecisiveness, fear, and balance. You might not know why you are put in these fearful, fear-felt, very hyper-emotional situations, but you don't need to. Just make balance with it. Make amends and keep moving forward. With the King of Swords on the bottom, that is very much the truth. In the Five of Pentacles, there's regret. The Sun as well. There's regret for these things coming to light. Don't put that regret on yourself. Don't allow yourself to feel this regret, this present energy. So you may be feeling a bit just thinking about the past, nostalgic, wondering why you didn't do something sooner. Just normal questions of that nature, which is completely fine to have, but remember not to allow those thoughts to become a reality for you, to manifest into your world. Just allowing those thoughts to be like, yeah, I didn't do it in the past because I wasn't fully equipped, but now that I am, I no longer have to worry about that past. I can just push forward knowing that I'm able to. And there's a lot of people in your past that may just be questioning, oh, so why are you leaving me? Why do you get to do this? Why aren't you yada yada yada? Not your problem. They may come to you in that, and that's probably something you've been fearing, is someone coming to you, and like confirmation with that click, and like confronting you about these things, which is why you've been in Queen of Swords energy. Like, oh, who's gonna fucking come? Who's gonna be the one to come to me and say some shit? Who cares who's gonna say some shit to you? Because you know deep down inside how you're gonna handle it, which is with honesty and serenity. Doesn't matter what the fuck this person says. This person could say, oh, so you're the one that killed Sydney's dog. Who the fuck is Sydney? How did her dog die? I don't care, because I'm not Sydney and I'm not Sydney's dog. That's not being mean, but that's conserving your energy. There's a difference. That's a barrier. You can have consult. You can have, I'm sorry for this happening. It shouldn't happen to anyone, but you shouldn't have to feel that blame. If someone comes, oh, you made me lose my job because I fucking yada yada yada. Who cares? You lost your job. Maybe you weren't working hard enough. Not to assume or speculate, but there's a deeper reason behind why you got fired rather than collective. It's a you problem, not a collective issue. Collective has their own issues, and collective has a collective issue that they are healing from. We don't need your input on healing, especially for those who are unhealed or do not have the capacity to heal. Not saying they don't have the capacity to heal, but it's like they're refusing their own inner calling to heal. So why pay attention to the boy that cried wolf? Because they cried, oh, I need help, but now they really need help. And you're the only one who could help them, and you're not there anymore. So what are they gonna do? They can tell the truth for sure, but I don't know. We have the Hermit and the Nine of Cups reverse, the King of Pentacles reverse, and the Devil reverse. Yeah. So I feel like this is I do feel like this is still present energy. I'm not picking up anything future just yet. But the King of Pentacles reverse and Devil reverse, and I'm picking up heavily with this, especially the Hermit and the Upright. Someone's uncomfortable with doing shadow work. Someone's uncomfortable with healing. Someone has a lot to heal from. Someone has a control issue. Someone likes holding on. And it's not just holding on to bad things, but just holding on to the past in general. It's just what this person likes to do. Yeah. And they just have a hard time accepting that this person is not coming to your new cycle. They have been left out. They have been eclipsed out of your energy or your life. Only you can bring them back, and the same way goes. Only you can prevent wildfires, mama. Wildfires can spread not only in forest, but just in your life in general. Humans are trees. Remember that. Foremost. And always, whatever. Humans are trees. Understand that. We'll talk about it sometime. We have Temperance, the Knight of Cups reverse, the Tower reverse, the World reverse, and the Knight of Wands reverse. So yeah, you've brought balance to you. Loving yourself has brought confirmation. You loving yourself, I don't know if you ever heard that, that's crazy, but you loving yourself has brought balance and brought harmony into all the broken, shitty love offers that were given to you. You recovered from all of those from this one incident. Crazy, right? How that much healing has come through. You might not have noticed that. You might not have noticed that at all, that this one person made you think of every insecurity. I have like a issue here. I'm not even going to focus on it. I got to reshave or something. But anyway, like you've healed from everything, from love traumas. It's like, oh, I'm scared of so-and-so doing this to me. Not going to happen. Oh, I'm scared that I'm not good enough. You're better than that. Oh, I'm scared that, like, I don't know, why is this project? I'm scared that I'm not, okay, mama, I don't know who you are. I'm just gonna say it. If you feel like you're not good in bed, I will just tell you that men will use semen retention shit to make you feel bad. That's how they feel like they're powerful. It's bullshit. It's stupid as fuck. Semen retention is a real thing. They will literally think mentally, like change their thought patterns up a bunch so they're not like experiencing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally the pleasure of fellatio, whatever the fuck you're doing to them. And they'll make you feel like you're not doing a good job, man or female, doesn't matter, take it as it resonates. But they'll do that so that you feel bad about it and put more work, more energy into them. It's like a weird masculine thing. Men do it all the fucking time. It's really gross. It's dumb as fuck. I just wish that shit would stop. It's really stupid. But yeah, if you feel like you aren't good enough in bed, ignore that shit. You are as good as you are. You do what you're comfortable with, and that's perfectly fine. Fuck anyone that says anything else other than that. Men will just use semen retention as a way to seem more powerful or dominating, or like, yeah, I didn't come because of this woman, haha. Like, get a fucking grip. There's a difference between doing that so you don't have like a pregnancy scare and you're able to pull out, and then there's the difference of you doing it because you're a piece of shit that needs an ego boost. Not calling you a piece of shit, but that's the energy that comes off. Just being Libra about it, okay? With my Aquarius kicking my ass all the way through. Y'all, why did the card... Oh, give me a second. A card fell off. A card just... Well, that's funny. The card that literally... It nosedived. It nosedived in the crack of the bed. 4 Pentacles. 5 Pentacles. Control. No more. Out the window. Bye-bye. No more control. You're in control. Someone doesn't have control. Queen of Wands reverse. 3 of Wands reverse. So, again, you can't rule with an iron fist no more on this realm. You can try, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Unless you're messing with people who aren't awakened. That's not me telling you to go target people who are awakened. If you do that shit, you're dumb. Get a grip of yourself. Become more secure with yourself, honey. Like, truly. Not even throwing tea or shade. Just become more secure in yourself. If you have the need to, like, have control over someone, control yourself. Think of that. Do that. Control yourself first. Tenfold. I ain't here. That's the truth. I'm gonna shuffle 3 more times. If anything else wants to come out, let it come out. And if not, we'll take the bottom card and we'll end it. 3 cups reverse, yeah. No more celebrations, no more, like, I don't know. Like, there's no more, like, need for fakeness in this world. Truth and honesty is about to, like, take full on supreme. Now that doesn't mean, now y'all use your discernment, okay? I don't know why I picked up on someone, but Billy Joe lied to me yesterday, and you said that lot. Like, people have free will, baby. I'm just telling you what's happening on Earth, okay? If someone wants to lie to you up, down, left, and right, that's their free will. Let them waste their oxygen. Let them. Ain't no one gonna listen to that shit. Unless they really ain't got time. You know. No, but yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, because I haven't used these. I mean, I don't remember if I've used them in a minute, but I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna see what Spirit wants to say from these decks. Mastery and love, Mama. Power of love. The power of love is here. Welcome. Welcome to 5D, where love and tranquility and being equal and sharing is the key, is the goal, is the victory. Jupiter is here. Growth, your spirit, talents. What do you want to say to us, Jupiter? What do you want to talk to? How you want to run this? How do you want to run this, Jupiter? How are we coming through? Jupiter was one of the planets that was seen today on the eclipse. Yeah, take a leap. Take a leap with your talents. Let your talents grow. Hathor came out. What the fuck is up, child? I love you. Crossroads and Venus. Venus was another planet that was out today, too. Hathor is here to help you with the choices of love, of the choices of your heart. Hathor is very much going to spark passion and protect your heart chakra. I'm resonating with that heavily. Yeah, Hathor is on you, like right now. Hathor wants to make sure everything's good. Hathor wants to make sure your heart's at good, you know, getting the checks. You know, how's collective feeling? Is collective good? What the fuck? The sun is here. Strength. It's time to shine. The sun's out. That's so funny. I love the energy coming out right now. But there is a need to take a leap of faith. Don't let the past experiences in love scare you away. You know what you want. You know how to discern from these people, these things. And love is just going to be given a bit more freely now. Water reversed. There may be some hidden emotions. There could be a water sign hiding their emotions, or like a water sign that is being blocked from coming towards you. Or something about not being in the flow of things. What's just water reverse about? Don't fall down. Yeah, it is talking about being in the flow of things, the new laws, the universe. Shit, yeah. With blind reverse, I've definitely told y'all what the new rulings are, so welcome in. Of course, it goes deeper than how I end. There are extra other rules, but for the most part, I have told you, like, what to expect and what is up. Mercury, damn, look at this. I love that the planets on the eclipse are all coming out. I don't know what other confirmations we need. Communication, your thoughts, mental, changed it. These are just giving confirmations. Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, they are all out. The new laws are talking about your talents, letting your talents let your talents be seen. Love yourself, love others in a different way. Use your communication skills better, think better. You know, who else wants to come out? I'm feeling Anubis, but I don't know if they're gonna come out. We have emotions. Yes, be real with your emotions. Be real with your emotions. Don't hide them. Yeah. We have duality, blind, and contract with law. These new rules, no one's exempt, is what I'm picking up. No one is exempt from these energies. Duality is here. You will experience what you do put out. And that is the storm that is being brewed. This is for harmony's sake. And Earth came out, so Earth is definitely on a new energy of harmony, which is beautiful. We love to see it. I'm gonna take the top card and see what that is. Seen, yeah. And look at this. You know what's funny? This is how the sun was eclipsed for us. Well, it was on the opposite side. Well, it's on the right side for me, but on the camera it might be opposite. But this is how the sun was eclipsed today. For us, for me at least. I think that's just confirmation as fuck right there. But yeah, whatever is being hidden will be seen. The truth has been revealed. The secrets are out. Let me get into this one. What else is going on here, Spirit, that you would like us to know? Okay, so I'm gonna put you on the bottom because you kind of just flipped over. We have confused, gamble. Yeah, someone's confused why they're stuck in a cycle because of this gamble. They're definitely wearing a mask. Planned, yeah. Okay. There's a lot of confusion going on with this. Yeah, someone took a game. Someone's confused why their gamble to take a mask didn't work as planned. Your manifestations are coming in, and people are like questioning your life and how you're able to attract these finances and how you're actually attracting your finances. These people's heads are stuck in the clouds. They're not, they're not really thinking the right way. We have drunk on the bottom as well. I don't know why that energy keeps coming out. You just have like a bunch of people who are under the influence in your energy, and they feel like it's bringing out their ego in them, and they're not actually healing from it. They're just confirmation. They're just letting their ego run wild and be like, yeah, haha, sure. But meanwhile, they're doing these and overindulging in drugs because they know. Moving on, shy, embarrassed, sick. Because someone's embarrassed and feeling sick. They may be actually sick because they lied about you, or they were continuously lying about what their actions towards you. You purified and cleansed your energy of this person, so of course they're going to be taking the only punishment for their actions, because you're no longer giving them the energy to better themselves or to quote unquote heal themselves, because they don't really actually heal. You got religion and faith. Angel, yeah, you're an earth angel. Someone realizes that you're an earth angel and that you were a gift. Tenfold, nothing else. Someone was just trying to give you drama for their entertainment purposes, but what comes around goes around. These people are unamused and pissed that everything is coming to balance. But they were warned. I'm heavily hearing they were warned. Not only by you, not only by the readers that they were watching to try and get information on you, not only were they warned by people, by God himself, by their angels and ancestors. They were warned multiple times, but now it's like it's too late to do anything because you won. Yeah, so you can relax. God is here. God's seen it all. You can meditate if you feel someone shocked that they truly are blocked, the snake, from investing in you. Yeah, Osiris is here as well with the rebirth, but you're okay. Like you win. It's over. It's done. It's over. There's no going back. Unless you want to. Do you want to though? Do you want, listen, that's on you. That's on you completely. If you want to go back, sure. Do it. I'm here to tell you it's not of your best interest, but if you choose to, it's on you. Go for it. And yes, people can change, but people can also lie about change. And that's not to scare you away, but you will know, for you have changed yourself, if the people around you truly are changed or if they're just lying about it. I'm gonna light more incense. There's a lot of ascension going on because there's a bunch of little flames popping off the incense every time. So it's like there is a ascension. Ascensions are gonna be fun. Listen, last night, oh my god, the ascensions I went through last night almost killed me. Dude, I went through so many. I can't wait to see what happens tonight. We're going to get you your animal cards. We're going to get the angel prayers, and then we're going to jump into the T deck. But the energy that I was picking up when I was doing tarot on the eclipse was fucking crazy, dude. That shit was wild. So Spirit, give me 3. We got 1. Ooh, we got 2. A 1. A 2. A 3. And we got Swan on the bottom again. That's crazy. But we have Ant, which is perseverance. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so ambitious. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. Sheep is innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. We have Armadillo. I'm going to take the bottom card too as well. Armadillo is protection. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. And Swan, which is love, you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you have had to go through were worth it. It's a duality healing. You have to heal from your issues, they have to heal from their issues. You come together, learn some more issues, and you heal from those issues. It's fun. It truly is fun. You know, once you heal from your own issues and you have to heal from your issues with someone else, it's like, if you know that other person is healed, it's like, yeah, hey, like, this kind of bothers me, let's talk about it, instead of like holding resentment and like, oh, I'm gonna put a curse on you because I don't you breathe too loudly. I'm gonna put a curse on you so you don't breathe no more. Like dumb shit like that. Like, bro, chill. Or fucking like, I don't know, like, oh, you do work too, you work a lot, I'm gonna do a curse on you to make your work stop so you spend more time with me. Like, ew. Codependent energy. Well, look who decided to fly out, and not only fly out but land on the booklet. Michael, you are protected. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. That's what's up. Come through, Michael. You're always welcome. Okay, hold on. 4. I love this so much. 8, 9, 10. And I'll take the bottom as well. But yeah, I'm gonna read all the cards all over. Because why not? But again, Michael, you are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. We have new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. The miracle of forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. We have open your heart with Archangel Chamuel. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. Peace and harmony with Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Spiritual gifts with Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. And the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. I heard the name Monica. I don't know why. So, you know, welcome in Monica, or someone in Monica. Someone's name is Monica. That's in your energy. I don't know. Let's get the T deck. And then that's gonna be it. And then we have your message, and then everything's good and hot and dandy and yay. I'm gonna shuffle 5 times with each deck though. Spirit, so whatever needs to come out, let it come out. Okay. And there's that 5 shuffles. And then I'm gonna put y'all back in. Who's on the bottom? But at what cost? With the and they people did all this shit to you, but at what cost? The cost of their own dignity, truly and honestly. Because you didn't lose a damn thing. Yeah, okay, Spirit, gave me the click. That means everything is out that needs to be out. And we are ready to begin. Green light. You're able to move forward. Someone's not paying attention to angel numbers, or they're getting very negative angel numbers. Or someone's getting the angel numbers that you aren't going to be able to move forward. And that you are going to be fine. Libra, T, Tony, don't stop. Divine timing is here. Evil eyes are blocked. You're getting an upgrade. 33, you're a master teacher. Maybe you're here to teach people about crystals. Air sign. The time is right. There's a lot of air signs up in here. Divine energy is here with you. Meditation. It's time to meditate. I'm sorry, so someone is sorry. Spirit is sorry. That's okay, Spirit. And so it is. Z. Someone's exposed for doing hexes and curses on you. It sucks, doesn't it? You're getting money. You can rest. Someone doesn't love themselves. A crapicorn. Someone is not safe or sound. Goodness gracious. And they are losing money. That's just karma. Oh well. Again, someone's just getting a bunch of negative angelic signs. They're getting a bunch of synchronicities that tell them about their demise, or they're just getting things that you're glowing up and that you are safe and sound, and they hate that. There is death coming towards this Aries, or Aries that was coming up against you or receiving death. Justice and judgment is here. Your soul, someone wants to fight you because they are getting karma as well. That's kind of stupid. But your soul star chakra is aligned. You have released all earthly attachments, thank God. Backfires times 10 because you are backboned, mama. And the man-child or a man-woman knows that they cannot come back for using crystals, or they were trying to use crystals on you to make you come back and that didn't work, or someone just can't use earth magic anymore. You have personal protection, honey. You are fucking VIP material. This chaos magic is going back to a false friend. Someone has been using Reiki in a negative way. Maybe someone uses Reiki to energy harvest. Be careful. It could be from like massages or however the fuck, but someone who's using Reiki on you in a negative way, boo. Your true love is coming in, and it is protected by the Most High, and you are too. Someone wants your forgiveness. F. You don't have soul ties with them anymore. They have an entity attachment. Archangel Anael is here with love. 44. You are a great healer. Gemini. Taurus. That might be the signs, honey. 111, new beginnings are here. Pisces, binding magic. Pisces might be using binding magic. We have Cancer, has new plans. Someone can't divination spy on you. Or someone is not getting the response that they want to when they divination spy on you. But thank you, Archangel Anael, for giving us love. But yeah. And that is the message for y'all. I love each and every one of you all so much. I also want to say thank you for the support on the meditation music. I'm glad it helps. I'm glad it's helping you all. And I'm gonna be uploading more soon. But yeah, if you want meditation music or reading, whatever, hit me up. Email's open. I don't know when I'm gonna be back fully in action because, mama, this shift is fucking crazy. But I love each and every one of you all to the moon and back. And don't forget that we're in a retrograde. Don't forget that we're in a retrograde. Be careful. But I love you all so much. And I will see you later.